Welcome back to Whom This Concerns, touching lives around the world, motivated and inspiring. I hereby make the claim that going into this new year, this will be the first year that I truly take a leap and begin to maximize sex appeal. The reason being for this is this will be the first year of my life with a healthy gut, healthy small intestine. I feel that it's only right. Ooh, I need these. I feel that it's only right that I capitalize on that. So that's what I'm gonna do. Now y'all already know, or y'all should already know, I gave up on this crib. I'm just living off this lease. However, it's still at the point where, let me keep going. It's still at the point where I haven't given up on it. It's just I'm spending a lot more time elsewhere, where I could easily dedicate and commit myself to the fix, the complete fix. So we're not gonna say we gave up on this crib yet. We'll just say at this very time period, I'm not prioritizing this crib. A part of actually attempting to maximize the sex appeal will certainly be always having a clean crib. That's mandatory. Always having a clean crib. So going into the New Year's, especially Monday, Tuesday, upcoming Monday and Tuesday, I've already planned. What's this? Oh, this is body wash too. Oh, I'm tripping. Did I just get hella body washes? Let me make sure I didn't, but I think I did. It's okay. I think one of these was supposed to be a conditioner. Oh, that's a shampoo and conditioner set. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, that's cool. One big body wash, shampoo and conditioner. We out here. We out here for real. I did that. Coconut oils. You know what I'm saying? I did that too. But yeah, this will be my first real opportunity. Anyways, energy levels are good. Really good. Consistently exuberant. Where they come Monday, Tuesday. Not before then, because see, I have a predicament. Well, tomorrow even, a little bit tomorrow. I could get into it today, but nah. But we'll see. Definitely Monday, Tuesday, we're gonna get this whole shit situated. Or we'll start tomorrow and we'll just start one step at a time. Or we might start one step at a time. But that'll be pretty much one of the first steps. All of these steps are going to be the first step. Another huge thing this year is maintaining healthy hydration, maintaining healthy nutrient intake. That's going to be throughout the entirety of the year. focused on. Also, I'm not stressed out at all. Um, I can't really blame myself for the stressed out that I was prior to this. I wasn't healthy. You know, I wasn't healthy. I wasn't at a healthy weight. Like after I didn't jumped up and took this up to like the 205 range, I have not dipped below this, and I'm not even trying anymore. This is really just where health starts for me. To be real, this is where I can get into a healthy body fat percentage range, to where I'm not just always on the verge of being stressed out. You feel me? Like any task seems like an easily doable task. You know what I mean? And it's a beautiful time to be alive. This will be the first year where I maintain my gym routine, my utilization of the gym throughout the whole year, and that, to be honest, is going to put me at a place where it's going to dramatically improve my sex appeal, simply because I already have really good baseline genetics for it. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna see the chest round up, fill out a bit more. You're gonna see the core more defined. You're gonna see the shoulders bulk up a little bit. You're gonna see the legs thicken, the glutes, just fullness everywhere. Yeah, I mean, that's gonna be a big thing. This will be the first year that my hair can get the necessary nutrients all year round. You feel me? This will be my first full year no smoking. This will be my first full year with pretty much no drinking. I'm not going to say I won't have a glass of wine once every 3 months or so, but I probably won't. To be honest, I probably won't. Most likely won't. I don't really see the point. Probably won't. This is going to be the first year where I'm just really what it is, Angela. And I challenge you to do this as well. 2026 is really simple. It's a year of maximizing one's own sex appeal. And the things I'm gonna do for that is make sure my crib is clean and always clean. No stress, no arguments, none of that stuff at all. I don't have time for that. And reserve healthy nutrition, no gluten attacks, no smoking, no drinking. Keeping a consistent utilization of the gym throughout the whole year. Eating the correct amount of micronutrients, macronutrients consistently throughout the year. And then to even further that, it'll be the first year where I always have at least, let's say at least 10 to 20 to 30K in the reserve, to where it's like, yeah, I mean, and that's really a baseline. I like to let people know, having 20K saved up is really generally a baseline for comfortability. It's when you can get out of desperation mode. When you don't have at least 20 to 30K saved up, you can start to get a little, like, you're not in that sense of comfortability that you should be. You know what I mean? Everything is a little bit heightened. So yeah, this would be that year where I just maximize sex appeal. And that's really what I'm focused on and what I'm doing. Man, fetishize by acting like I don't have a brain as well. No, for sure. It's New Year's and I'm looking to be treated like a man, not some build a nigga robot. Well, my thing about it is, I took myself back. Took a step back, and I started viewing it really today from a more complete viewpoint, vantage point. And I just come to realize that, nigga, I'm in the USA. TikTok's here to stay. Social media's here to stay. At the end of the day, I'm a man. I'm adaptable. Um, the only thing you have to do is not trick yourself into committing to what is non-committable to. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm not gonna commit to. I'm not committing to. I'm not committing to what a lot of modern relationships have to offer. I'm not committing to it. I have some time for it, but I'm not committing to it. It is what it is. Because as long as I don't commit to it, I don't commit to my depletion. And that's what I'm not doing. I'm not out here to be depleted or to deplete myself or to defeat myself at all. Actually, this upcoming year, it's all about victory. All I participate in is victory this whole upcoming year. From having 10K in reserve, 20K in reserve, 30K in reserve, to even the eventuality and the majority of it, I'm gonna have at least 50 in reserve. And so it shall be. And by the end of the year, not only will I have 50 in reserve, but through the correct allocation of my mind, outside of just the jobs I maintain, I'll be making hundreds of dollars per day passively as well. You know what I mean? And these are the steps I'm gonna take this year to boost my sex appeal to a whole nother level. Those are the steps. Now, this past year, I'll say I boosted my sex appeal as well. And how I did it was very simple. Found out I had celiac disease. I cut out the bread. Only had, I think, 2 or 3 accidental times of gluten in myself. But because it was so bad from the jump, it took 9 months for me to be able to become able to absorb fats again healthily. So really, for the most part, I had 3 months to boost my sex appeal, and did. 12 months of work, 3 months of progress. See, this year will be a bit different. For certain things, such as the selenium toxicity that I'm getting out of my system, it could be 3 months of work, 9 months of progress, but overall it'll be 12 months of work, or 12 months of work, 9 months of progress, but overall it'll be 12 months of work, 12 months of progress. And it's a beautiful time to be alive. Last year, on an accident, I stepped 19.3K steps a day with my phone on my body or in my hand. So in reality, 20K steps a day. This year, I vow to be at or above 20K. As in order to stay in tune with self, nothing but water till one. In order to stay in tune with self, every year, starting this year, and until I cannot do it, I am going to be adding 1K steps a day annually. Why? Because here's the thing. People are infatuated with things that take away from themselves and claiming that it's adding to them, you know? I don't want to fall in that trap. People can say, having a car is adding to me. No. In the modern world, I beg to differ. Living in a place that is walkable, even if it's more expensive, is more beneficial and more lucrative than having a vehicle. Throughout the course of the year, we have Turo, we have different things where we can rent vehicles when we need them and avoid all types of expenses rather than just having a car to have a car. And the best thing about it is when you have a car all year round, a day like today, where it was drizzling with a chance of rain, I could have been inclined to drive around all day. Instead, I already got 6K steps in. The difference in how I feel going forward in life is literally going to be based off of the decisions I make. That's mainly the steps I take, the steps I don't take. You know what I mean? Like, just straight up, just to be straight up and 100% honest. So, with that being said, it's a bad trade-off. It's just a bad trade-off. It's just gonna be real. It's a bad trade-off that I won't make. And that's another reason why the spot I live in, I'd be willing to hold it down for a bit longer. Because the improvements are there to be made. It's not dead in the water. Plus, with my circumstance, it's even less dead in the water. My circumstance, keep 100. I get this. If I maintain this lease through this year, then I re-up on my lease. By the time it's up time to re-up again, I had this whole shit situated. For less than what it will cost me to upgrade, moving to a different part of the city. However, the thing that pulls me out of this place, if I go to another place, is if I elevate tax brackets. Because there's a certain amount of money that I could obtain yearly that would then put me in a different mindset of what I want to do with my crib, when I want my crib to be, you know, the lucrativity of my crib. And lifestyle. That's the reality. Type of man I am, I'm not staying stagnant. I know I'm gonna get there this upcoming year. I just know it. I know it. Without a reasonable doubt. So with that said, That's what's going, take me up out of here. Now, I still got 4 months to decide. In 4 months, for a man like myself, a lot can change. Let me re-say that. In 4 months, for a man like myself, a lot is going to change, 100%. However, the volume and value of that change will be taken into consideration when it comes to where I'm gonna be staying. 100% it will be. Because, like I said, my goal for this upcoming year is to make it my first year where I really make the strong and hard attempt to increase my sex appeal. This is coming from a nigga who hasn't been trying. I mean, I'm trying in life in general. I'm an intelligence system and I offer myself to intelligence. But I haven't been really trying, and I'm already, I'm already doing well with sex appeal. So, you can go ahead and make your guess to why I'm doing this. Well, I'm doing this because I'm trying to make 20 to 30K a month on OnlyFans. I'm just gonna keep it 100. I made up my mind because the thing about it is, I can't take disrespect. You know what I mean? I can't take disrespect. For real. I can't take disrespect contently. So, the only fix for this is to adapt to this modern world where I have to say the truth is, the modern world is, man, look, if I'm gonna have me a wife and all of that, and I'm gonna be respected and all of that, I'm gonna have to do something different than what others is doing to get that and attain that and keep respect on my name. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just outcompete every man. Yeah, I mean, especially when it comes to all things associated with sex appeal. Just outcompete. Why? Because at the end of the day, I don't believe you can bargain. For love, I believe that you must attract it. So that's just what it is. That's the mission. You know, the mission is to become as attractive as possible. You dig? I hope you do. So, it's a beautiful time to be alive. I mean, right now I'm just looking at the layout. Let's see how much we weigh. This be in my 207.9, 208. Yeah, I mean, I like the layout. I'm seeing thickness. Yeah, I mean, seeing pop out and seeing definition. However, if I'm gonna keep it 100, the leapers can leap more. You feel me? The leapers can leap more. So, wait till we get back into the gym. I mean, that's all I can start with is wait till we get back into the gym. It's coming very soon, tomorrow even. Big possibility. I mean, but I'm thinking that this year, we're gonna take that into about at least 215. You know what I mean? Maybe 218. Lean and mean. Maybe 10, 11% body fat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We see what's up. We'll see what's up. Now I'm in a beautiful place because it's like the reality of the matter is my gym rotation, which is push, pull, legs, one workout of each of those every 10 days is perfect. I will never increase the frequency. Now in between I do hit the punching bag. In between I do core as well. Strong, really strong, hardcore day once every 10 days too. Hit the punching bag. In between, you might catch me doing some calisthenics, some burpees. You're always gonna catch me getting my walk miles in. But you're not gonna see me hit weights more than that. For the reason that the way I live my life, hitting weights is always going to, I do everything right. It's always going to lead to muscle growth, muscle building. That's how I got up to this weight so fast. And the reality is, I don't know if 230 pounds is or isn't going to be aesthetically pleasing at my height yet. I don't know. So, all I do know is that if I hit weights as frequently as I do with the breakdown I just gave you, is that I'll probably hit 225 to 230 this year, just doing that. So more frequency doesn't benefit me. It doesn't benefit me at all. I definitely don't want to go beyond that this year, because I'm gonna be doing this for the rest of my life. Yeah, I mean, it's a necessity to maintain healthy and strong hormonal levels, which I prioritize, you know what I mean? It's not something that is neither here nor there for me. I prioritize healthy hormonal levels. Yes, I does. It is of the utmost necessity for me. Now, it's a beautiful time to be alive. And we could do a little bit of a stretch. That's another thing that I want to really get into in this new year, sis. It's a lot of times where I'll notice I'm tight in certain areas, but I won't necessarily stretch it. Stretching is also another form and another way of forcing your body to adapt. Therefore, it is going to utilize the activation of hormones. I have to keep that in mind. I have to keep that in mind and utilize it this year. You know? I have to. And will. Ooh. That felt good. See, I haven't really drank that much water today. Barely even. For me to be holding that 208, it's pretty nifty. However, I will say, since Christmas, I've been eating cookies, gluten-free cookies. I was eating some gluten-free fudge. Unnecessary added sugars. I'm gonna shake them out. See, the reason why I say, you know what, cool, we do this right now, is because I'm a king at just shaking it out. And I think I'm just made a decision to shake it out because, you know what I mean? We about to hit that gym back up. And it's time to just utilize foods for fuel. You feel me? I'm stepping at this for a minute. Definitely a panty soaker. But this time next year or shit, even 3 months from now, I'm gonna be much more of a panty soaker. Cause that is the goal. I just wanna make it clear and upfront. At the end of the day, listen, y'all, I'm not a conformative person. So I haven't conformed to your modern religions that hold a lot of hypocrisy. I definitely didn't conform to my mama household rules. I'm not